everyone, it's me, Toni Homeperm, the singing diva of Long Island and nail polish enthusiast. And believe it or not, I'm actually doing a makeup transformation video today. Whoa, who am I? Who is she? Has she been taken over by a body snatcher or something? Well, it is Halloween season, the spooky season, and I knew I was going to be getting into full drag today to work on a nail polish video, my Halloween picks for 2025. And I was thinking about it last night and I said, well, you know, if I'm getting into drag, then why not make a video showing the drag transformation? And I was actually inspired by one of my friends here on YouTube, another creator, Elaina Glam. She did this great video. I believe it premiered yesterday. That's when I watched it. And she did this fantastic witch transformation, and I'm going to link her down below in case you haven't seen her. I mean, if you're not following her or not watching her great makeup transformation videos, I mean, what are you doing? Really? Seriously? Come on, get with it. So when I was trying to decide what kind of a Halloween look I was going to do for my Halloween nail polish video, I thought about it, and honestly, one of my favorite looks to do at Halloween time, I've done it many times, but I always love it, is my drag version of Beetlejuice, who I call Sheetlejuice. And I did my nails in this great nail polish from Plus Life Lacquers. This is called Oozing, which I think is a really great name for a nail polish, especially one you're going to wear at Halloween time. Here, let me show both hands. So it's this really beautiful, vibrant green with these bar glitters in it, and I just love it. And that was the basis for deciding what I was going to do, and that's what inspired me to do the look that I'm going to do for you today. So I think that's all I have to say about that. So what I think I'm going to do is do my eyebrows off camera, come back, and we're gonna jump into the eye makeup look. Here we go. Okay, I'm back. I did the top portion of my face with my base foundation. I'm not quite sure if I'm truly happy with it, but it is what it is. And I did my eyebrows with just a little green eyeshadow and some black eyeshadow. They're relatively symmetrical, I think. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. We can touch them up a little bit later. I put down some primer. I grabbed this old Elaina canvas, I think is the name of the shade, eye base primer. I've had it forever, and I'm just trying to use up stuff that is like sitting around before it rots. Okay, so I think for the purple eyeshadow, which is what I'm going to be doing, purple eyeshadow, and then probably like an acid green on the lid, I grabbed the Mattes palettes by Sugar Drizzle. Pretty sure this isn't available anymore, as is most of my makeup at this point. But I think what I want to do is go in with the darkest tone purple dragons to sort of sketch out the crease, and then we're going to blend that out with, I don't know which lighter purple, and you know, probably this will be the highlight, this shade. I'm not sure which purple. One of these medium purples for the bulk of the look. We'll see how we feel. So let's start by sketching out one eye with the darkest tone here, and I want to do a really high cut crease because as I've discussed many times, I have very hooded eyes, and I like to do a much higher cut crease. And we're going to do like that little swoopy shape. sort of curves down and then goes up, something like that, and we'll do something similar here on the end of the eye, sort of give myself a wing. Use a brush for that, something sort of like that. And this is when you have tired hooded eyes like mine, the best way to do a wing is to cheat it and just, you know, do it with your eyeshadow, and that's what I'm gonna do. And actually, I think I'm gonna use this. On this side too. Just like that, and they'll end up sort of meeting around there somewhere, hopefully. Okay, let me map out the same on the other side. Okay, so I sketched out on both sides, and is it symmetrical? Probably not. I think this side went a little bit, yeah, it went a little bit higher, but you know what? We're just gonna go with it, and we'll see if we can balance things out with the shadow. Going in with this bright purple amethyst rain, I think that is. Amethyst. It's hard to read the type in this. Colors are nice, but let's just pat that on. See, now I've got fallout here, which is fine because we're going to be cleaning the bottom half of the face before we do the base and all that. So that's one of the reasons why I've sort of been doing my makeup this way more and more, is because I don't have to worry about the fallout. I just throw the colors on the top half, and we will worry about any fallout before we go to do the base on the bottom half, and makes things so much nicer, especially if I put any black eyeshadow on. I don't have to worry now. That's looking good. It's looking good. And let's throw a little bit there too. We'll darken the wing with shadow and with our liner. Not really all that worried about blending right now. I just want to lay the shadows down. And there's a lot of imperfections that I can just correct in the cleanup process. And doing the cut crease will help with fixing anything that I don't like. Okay. It's kind of patchy, you know, but I just wanted to lay those colors down. Let me do the same on the other side and continue to blend. Be right back. Okay, so I continue to work on the blend. I put a little bit of white right up there, my sugar pill taco, and I blended it out with that bright purple. I did do a little blending with the lightest purple from this palette and mixed with the white, just to try to sort of make the blend a little bit nicer. This all inner part is pretty messy, but that's fine. That's all going to get covered up. So what I'm going to do now is work on the other side, and then I'm going to cut the crease on both sides, and I'll show you what we're going to do right after that. Okay, I'm back. I did that last little blending on this side. I cut the crease on both eyes, and what I like to use to cut my crease nowadays is I just use this LA Colors Pro Conceal in white. It works great, super cheap, especially for drag. We got to keep the costs down. So now what I want to do is work on the crease area. And you can see this is a really high crease, but that's what you need. That's what you want for drag. So I want to do glitter on it, but what I like to do is put a shimmer down on the area where the glitter is going to go, because sometimes the glitter can be patchy, or not patchy, but you know, you have little spaces in between the glitter, and in order to keep it from looking patchy, what I like to do is put a shimmer down on that area where I'm going to do the glitter. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm using one of my favorite green palettes. Can't get this one anymore. Sorry, BH Cosmetics, the Absinthe palette. And I'm going to use this shimmer. Getting low on it. Oh dear. This is called Elixir. And I'm just going to apply that on this area of the crease. And this doesn't have to be perfect either, because we're going to be covering this with glitter. I'm probably also going to do a white line to sort of clean up that definition of the crease, and I think it'll be a nice contrast between the green and the purple. But those are Beetlejuice's colors, green and purple, white and black. And I love the shimmers in this palette. I don't know what it is about this formula, but it's the best shimmer formula for my eyes that I've ever found. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. Okay, so there we have that. Now I'm going to do my glitter, and this is the glitter that I picked out. What I need to do is put some of my glitter glue on the eye. This is, what is this, Ben Nye glitter glue, and it's cosmetic glitter glue. Whenever you do glitter, make sure that you're using products that are safe to use cosmetically. Don't ever use glitter from the craft store on your eye area, especially. I know there are some people who do. It's not safe. Don't do that. I beg you, don't do that. When it comes to your eyes, you've only got one pair, and you want to take care of them, and no makeup look is worth damaging your vision. So always use glitter that is safe for the eyes. I should have put some of this out beforehand, so we're just gonna put a little in the cap. It's been so long since I've done a makeup video, I'm sort of forgetting how I do everything. I think it's been over a year since I've done a long form YouTube makeup video. Yeah, it's been a long time. All right, so I have this one brush that I use for the glitter, and we're just gonna apply it, and it doesn't matter if it gets on the face because we're gonna clean everything off before we do our base. And we'll do a little blending on this area here. One of the things you can do to get glitter off your face is take a piece of tape and use that to remove the glitter. But there you go. Look how shiny that is now, right? What a difference! What a difference. So I need to do the same on the other side, and then we need to. I got to work on this area a little bit up there, and I'm gonna do my liner work off camera. And when I come back, basically gonna have the completed eye look. So be right back. Okay, I am back, and both eyes are basically complete. So I did the shimmer and the glitter on this eye. I did a little bit of black liner work on the upper eyelid, and I did some white liner work on the top of the crease, and I used my Chaotic Cosmetics whiteout water activated liner. I love this liner so much. I've used it so many times. It has saved so many looks. And yeah, so basically the eyes are almost complete except for doing the bottom of the eye and a little bit of liner wing. I want to do that once I complete the rest of the face, though. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop off camera. I'm going to finish my base, and I'm going to come back and show you the completed look. Here we go. And here she is, baby. The ghostess with the mostess. Sheetlejuice. Yeah. I can't do that voice for too long. It wrecks my vocal cords, and I've got a show tomorrow, and I've got to sing for an hour. So you just get a little taste of it. But here it is, the finished look, and I have to say, I'm really happy with how it came out. So what should I do? I should tell you everything that I did to complete the look. So, of course, I did the rest of my foundation, and I just used this a Maybelline Superstay. It's like the lightest color they make, 102. I think it's porcelain. So I just used that because I didn't want to be bright white. I just wanted to be pale for Sheetlejuice because I sort of have to still sort of match the breastplate here. And if I'm super bright white, it doesn't really match. So we just did pale, did my contouring, the false lashes, what else? Oh, the lips. I think usually in the past when I've done Sheetlejuice, I've done a purple lip. I decided, you know what, let's switch things up. So I did green. I actually did 2 greens. They're both from Colored Rain, and unfortunately they're not in business any longer, so I can't read what color the lipsticks are. I'll put it down in the description box below, but I had this darker green and then inside this lighter green. And I also did a little bit of green highlight. I used my Laser Glazer from Kaleidos. The OG green highlight, and I think you can see a little of it shining right there. And of course I put on false lashes. These are from Chaotic Cosmetics, my good friend Ashley Jade's company. I'm going to link her down below as well. Contacts, I don't know if you can see them. They are from MYEYEBB. They're sort of this concentric circle going like that, which I thought is very Beetlejuice. And of course, wig done by my husband, and you know, little Beetlejuice striped jacket, and that's it. That's the completed look. So I have to say, it was a little bit of a challenge to do one of these long form makeup transformation videos again. I can't remember the last time I did one. I think it was at least a year ago, if not more. I've been doing my shorts, especially my nail shorts, and do we think the nail polish goes good with this look? I think it does. I'm very happy with it. There doesn't seem to be a lot of demand these days for this type of video. I remember when I was first doing drag and was getting into YouTube, you saw these types of videos all the time, but they don't seem to be very prevalent anymore. At least I don't seem to come across them on my feed. So I don't know. I don't know what's happened. Has the clean girl aesthetic just taken over everything? I hope not. I hope not. So if you did like this video, then please hit the like button. Subscribe to me. Leave a comment down below. Tell me if you like the look. Even if you hated the look, just, you know, let me know. I'm just, you know, sitting out here in the internet and wondering, is there anybody out there that this is reaching? It would be nice to know that, you know, somebody is interested. It would be nice to know if videos like this are still of interest to everyone. Well, that is everything that I had to tell you. I hope you did like the video, and it would be nice to know if you would like to see more videos like this from me again. Who knows? If this video does well, then maybe I could get back into doing this. Well, that being said, I just wish everyone a very happy and safe Halloween. Hope you'll have a lot of fun. Don't eat too much candy, and be sure to keep following me. And be sure to look for me here on YouTube. Thanks, everyone.